Your punishment could be reduced. It could be doubled. You could be set free or sentenced to life. Anything can happen on Pick Your Punishment. And now, the host of Pick Your Punishment, Dink Martindale.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Pick Your Punishment. You're a great audience tonight, okay? All right. Must not waste any more time. Johnny Olson, who's our first guest?
Think our first contestant is wanted for purse snatching in 3 states. He's now serving 5 years in the Nashville prison. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, let's welcome Gary Grabbag Thomas.
All right. How's it feel to be up here, Gary?
Hey, great, just great. We watch you guys at home all the time.
All right. I'm glad to hear it. And I hear you're doing 5 years for purse snatching. You must have taken a lot of purses to get 5 whole years.
Yeah, I was one of the best until one of them coppers nabbed me.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Well, how would you like to play a little game to get that reduced to 2 years? Or maybe 1 year? Or maybe commute it all together? How's that sound?
Sure, how do I do it?
Just step right over here with me to our lovely assistant, Carol Merrill. And just stand there, and I'll explain what your game's going to be. Fellas, can we have the old ladies out here, please? Now, what you're going to have to do is run to these old ladies, one at a time, grab their purse, bring it back here to the table where our lovely Carol Merrill is standing, empty the contents, and go on to the next. You'll have 30 seconds.
That sounds like a breeze.
Oh, but there's one little detail. One of them's your Aunt Marcy. Yep, she's from Boise, Idaho, and you haven't seen her in 15 years.
But how am I going to know which one's Aunt Marcy if they've all got their backs toward me?
Well, it's simple. When you dump the stuff out on the table, you look for some sort of identification. Now, you wouldn't want to steal your Aunt Marcy's purse, so why don't you put the stuff back in and take it back to her if you find Aunt Marcy's purse?
That sounds kind of rough.
Oh, come on. What's it gonna be?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, he's gonna do it. Now, remember, you have 30 seconds. If you get one of them right, you'll get 4 years. 2 of them right, 2.5 years. 3 right, 1 year. So get ready. On your mark. Get set. Go! Did I do it? I have to check with the officials. Just one moment. They say yes! Yeah! You made it! All right. That means you'll be back at the end of the show to spin the big Pick Your Punishment wheel. All right. Thanks for playing. All right. So we have one big winner. But let's not waste any time. Let's get another convict out here. Johnny, get me a convict.
Our next contestant is from Augusta, Maine. He's wanted on 4 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and 3 counts of gun smuggling. Now doing 10 years in the New York State Pen. Please welcome Harold Malone.
Mr. Malone will not be permitted to be on the show. We found these 2 guns on him.
These guns aren't real. I swear.
Not real, huh?
I don't know what's going on, man. The steel must be weaker. No, I ain't. Well, Johnny, it looks like we're going to need another contestant.
Think our next contestant is from Chicago, Illinois. He's wanted in 6 states for kidnapping and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. He is now serving 50 years at the Peoria prison. Welcome, Jason Withrow.
Okay, Jason, I hear you kidnapped little kids.
The living.
Well, Jason, this could be your lucky day. Then again, it could be a very unlucky day for you. Well, we've got a test set up here that you should be pretty good at. Outside of our studio, one of our stagehands is standing in the parking lot. Here are the keys to a van parked outside. When I say go, you'll have to run outside, get in the van, start it, drive between some pylons, get out, tie up this stagehand, throw him in the back, drive back, come in the front door, and bring your victim back onto our stage. How's that sound, Jason? Chuck, that's easy. And since it's so easy, we added a few little obstacles. One is that you'll be under a 2-minute clock. Secondly, the van will be hard to start. Third, the pylons will be moving. Fourth, our stagehand knows karate. And fifth, the studio door will be locked. So you'll have to pick it to get back in. Now, Jason, you'll be given points for things you do right, and points will be taken away for the things you do wrong. Are you all ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Oh, yes, Jason, don't forget. If you get in the van, don't think about taking off, because on the top of our studio are 3 armed marksmen. And they're armed with bazookas, so if you try to get away, kaboom!
Oh, okay, fine.
All set? On your mark. Get set. Go! All right, he's gone. And there he goes. He'll be right back. Here you see the door Jason will be running through in just a second or two. And there's the armed guards on the roof of our building. Those bazookas they're holding are the real thing. They're not just props. Jason should be hitting the door any second now. And here he comes. There's Jason. And he's going. He jumps in the van. Okay, it's going to be hard to start, but he's going to give it his best shot. And here he goes. Oh, he starts it right up. And there he goes. There's the pylons. Ah, he hits them. Hits all of them. Here he goes. There's our stagehand, Luke. Remember, he knows karate. Oh, and Luke gets in a couple of good shots, but Jason really knows his stuff. And Jason ties him up good and throws him in the van. There he goes. Yep, Jason's doing a great job there. He runs around. Yep. No, I think those pylons are going to be his downfall. He'll lose 2 seconds for every pylon he knocks down, or a total of 10 seconds. And here he goes. Yes, he'll lose 10 seconds. Only a minute left. 59, 58. He's going like wild. There he goes. He's driving the van back up to the front of the studio. Here he comes. To a dead halt. Oh, yes. And before he even stops, he's out of the van. Come on, come on. He's got to run around and get that guy in there. Only 37 seconds. Here he goes. He's got Luke out of the van. There he goes. He'll be back in here in just a second. So let's switch back inside. Here he comes. And here's our lovely Carol Merrill. Look how nice she pushes her boot. Here she is. Here he is. Here he is. All right. All right, Jason, you made it. That was pretty close, but you made it. That was very, very good. You know what this means? It puts you into the finals. Let's hear a big round of applause. You get to spin the big wheel right in there. Yeah, see you later. I think we have time for one more contestant. Right, Jenny?
Right, Dink. Our next contestant is a lady. She's currently serving 2 to 10 for shoplifting, all the way from Seattle, Washington State Women's Prison. Let's have a big Pick Your Punishment welcome for Alice Bryant.
Hi there, Alice.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Pretty good?
I hear you're a pretty sneaky shoplifter.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay, well, we have a test over here that you should do very good at. You think so?
Yeah.
Well, what we have on there is a bunch of junk on this table, okay? When I say go, you're going to have to run over there and pick up as much of it as you can and put it in your shirt or wherever, okay? Our lovely Carol Merrill will point to the things you have to take, okay? Get on your mark. Okay, remember, a perfect score gets you in the finals, so just keep going. If you hear a buzzer, I'll tell you when to stop, okay? On your mark. Get set. Go! Okay, Alice, go on. Come on. Come on, you got it. Come on, you got 10 seconds. Let's go. All right, Alice. You're doing this great. All right. Oh, it. But thanks for playing our game anyway.
I want to go.
Well, see you later. Okay, it's time for our big showdown. But first, we have prizes for all our contestants, right, Johnny?
Right, Dink. For all the criminals appearing on today's show, we have this set of Stanley tools, including the latest in hacksaws, saber saws, and rip saws. Stanley, we want to help you do things good. And for those long evenings inside the pen, this butter-down popcorn popper. No oil necessary. Just put in the corn and the margarine or the butter and plug it in. The butter-down popcorn popper. Just one of the many fine gift ideas you'll find at True Savings Hardware. If you're a convicted criminal now serving time and you'd like to appear on Pick Your Punishment, just write tickets. Pick Your Punishment, Post Office Box 24, Hollywood, California. That's tickets, Pick Your Punishment, Post Office Box 24, Hollywood, California. And now back to Dink Martindale and our fabulous Pick Your Punishment Showdown.
All right, it's time for our two big winners, Jason Witherall and Gary Thomas. Come on up here, guys. Now, thanks for playing, guys, and I want to explain this, okay? This is our Pick Your Punishment wheel. It's loaded with sentences all the way from life to nothing. I'll tell you to spin, and you'll spin trying to get the lowest possible sentence without going over your current sentence. And if you tie, the one with the lowest sentence will get that new sentence. All ready? Jason, by a toss of the coin, you won the first spin. All set? Okay. Spin that wheel. They're trying to beat 50 years. And Jason has life. Well, I guess it's better than some things up there. Okay, Gary, it's your turn. It's Gary Thomas, and he's trying to beat 5 years. 5 years is a little harder than 50, but it's been done. You all set? Spin it. And he's trying to beat 5 years. Here he goes, and he gets 1 year. That means Gary is our winner. Thanks for playing, Gary. Way to go, and you win. Thanks for watching Pick Your Punishment. Thanks. That's all the time we have. This is Dink Martindale. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Pick Your Punishment is a Mark Batson, Bill Blodman production.